Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Amos Farmstead. I'm Diana, and today we are inside the shed. This shed is a multi-purpose shed. We use it for our laundry room, our tool shed, our storage shed, our bee shed, and also in here is where we brood our baby chicks. Before I get busy today sharing with you guys my 2020 garden tour, I am going to get busy taking care of all the animals. I've got to clean out this water. This chick closest to us, oh lordy, I'm thinking we have another rooster. I went back to the hatchery and got two other black copper Morans because one of my two outside that are older, they're about 4 or 5 weeks old now. I learned that one was indeed a rooster, and the one in the back is kind of looking like a rooster. These two lighter colored chicks are my cream leg bars, and I know for sure these are girls because the cream leg bar is one of the breeds that are auto-sex, and you can tell with their color on which is which. So I'm going to get busy cleaning this water and move along to the next chicks, out to the chickens, and on to the dogs. Here you go, guys. Some fresh water. These are my first 4 new chicks. This is the mobile chicken coop. I plan on converting this to use as the new flocks coop and adding nesting boxes on the side. But we're going to open up the door and give you a look. It's like their little mini birdhouse currently. Hey guys, good morning. We have 2 olive eggers in here and our 2 black copper Morans. One, of course, is a rooster in the back. But they have a pretty cool setup in here. I just moved them yesterday because they truthfully have outgrew the little mini coop. And I'm going to be giving you guys an update on what the mini coop name is. The name that I chose from you guys' suggestions. I plan on making a sign and hanging that, and I will share that soon. When I go to move the next group of chicks out there, that's probably when I will reveal the name of the mini coop. But I am going to go get the dogs taken care of now, and the egg laying flock out back, and get on to this garden tour. Good morning. I actually had videos recorded about a week ago, but of course I'm having issues with my laptop. I am not able to run my editing software, therefore I'm not able to edit the video and get it here on YouTube. So I've decided to go back to my trusty iPhone and iMovie editing for you guys so I can get my videos back on a regular schedule again. I enjoy making these videos not only to add content to YouTube, but for memories. I am gonna get a kick out of coming back and watching these videos in the future and seeing how far we have come on our journey. But we are going to get into this garden tour. I apologize for not making more regular content for you guys, but we are going to get back on it, whether it's with an iPhone or a big camera or whatever. We're going to make do with what we have, and that's just how we roll around here anyways. We like to just use what we have and do what we can where we are. And I hope you guys are either getting your seeds started or getting things in the ground too, because this is an exciting time of the year. Alrighty, right here along the front fence, as you pull up into my driveway, this bed will be the first thing you see. And I chose to have these bee boxes here. And again, like I said, I let my daughter plant these. And I'm going to give you a closer look at some of the things starting to come up. But what's in here and how it's going to look is going to be left up to a mystery. I'll bring you back for another future garden tour to share with you how it turned out. Here is a quick glance as you come in the garden gate. I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. But starting right here, this is 3 tomatoes. And this is my new way that I'm going to be trying tomatoes this year. Last year I grew them all in my raised beds with trellises. And I'm going to try and let these tomatoes that I've planted this way bush out. I've planted them in these bigger pots. And I've put these fence pieces around them. As you can see, I planted them 2 weeks earlier than our last frost date. I took the gamble. They didn't turn out so bad. But I have various tomato plants planted like this. I have used some bee boxes to plant some tomatoes along the fence that I will tie up to the fence once they get growing. Along this side, I have pole beans and bush beans. I am doing the Kentucky Wonder pole beans this year. This cinder block bed, I have onions, birdhouse gourds, 1 squash there in the middle, and along the edge I have zinnias, marigolds, and at the very ends on both sides I have sunflowers. I currently only have 4 raised beds. And because we don't want to be here forever, I decided that we weren't going to continue making them like this, and I would just use the materials that we had on hand. And originally it was going to be used pallets, but as you see there on the ground, everywhere, I have chose to go with old bee boxes that were given to me. So let's start with this bed here. I have kale. I have 2 little bitty Swiss chards. I want to try it before I grow a bunch of it. Onions, carrots. Next bed, various types of tomatoes. The cattle panel trellis will go here. I have sweet peppers on this side. I have some buncheon onions down at the end with some zinnias. Here is the third bed, and this is how the cattle panel trellis will look. I've put it more off to the side this year instead of directly in the middle. Last year I grew tomatoes on each side. This year I'm only growing them on one side to give them more airflow. This is the hot peppers. These are going to be my pepperoncinis. I've got grande jalapeno. I put 1 extra tomato over here because I wanted 1 more yellow pear variety and 1 Tabasco. We're going to turn you around. And over here, this bed I had already started back in the fall. So we have marigolds, we have some cayenne long red peppers. This is a pink ox heart tomato. And as you can see here, we already have some tomatoes forming. This beast here is my Everglades tomato, the seeds that I purchased from Crystal's Homestead. You can look them up on Facebook or Instagram. But as you can see, this thing is massive. I had to add another fence piece here at the end to keep it up off the ground, and I have a feeling that it is going to completely take over this pink ox hearts fence panel. I do have some chives down here in a small pot. Here in these boxes I have different types of squash. Once those come up and get bigger on a future garden tour, I will tell you which varieties those are. Over here, this is my attempts at a herb garden. I have peppermint, spearmint, lemon balm, chamomile, parsley, more chamomile, and cilantro. I have a couple things that did not come up, which were lavender and rosemary. So, crossing my fingers, I direct sowed some. Hopefully we get some to come up. These two here at the end are my salad boxes. I have various types of salad mixes just sprinkled all in here along with some radishes. Hopefully we get some good salad right out the back door. Come along this way, and over here in these boxes, excuse me, I'll get out of the light. Over here in these boxes, I have 2 white cucumbers. Actually, 2 in each box, so a total of 4 white cucumber plants. They have not come up yet. I just did those a couple of days ago. I actually shared me planting a lot of this stuff, but like I said, my computer laptop will not run my software any longer, so we're back to the old iPhone. Here we are. This is the Be It Alpha cucumber spot, and if you look down the line here, over here, this is my new Florida style greenhouse that we built, and it has turned out wonderful. But look down the line here. Can you guess what those are? Those are my beautiful elderberries that I planted back in the fall. These are a wild variety of elderberry that I got from a roadside. I took roadside clippings, rooted them in some water. Last fall they went into the ground, and here they are now. They are looking fantastic. I want to give you a look here at what we have coming on the top. Elderberry buds. They look great. There is the compost bin that I built in a previous video. We are working on our pile here. It is doing great. I put it close to the garden so I would have easy access to it. And we'll go down the line and look at all these elderberries. You can do this too. If you have wild elderberries growing, here's a closer look at this cluster. Isn't that beautiful? I can't wait to make some elderberry syrup right here from the farm. Alright, I'm going to take you in for a look at what is going on inside the greenhouse. But first, just outside the door, I have this recycled chair. Last year I grew echinacea in it, and I wasn't pleased how it looked. It didn't fill out. So this year I have chosen nasturtiums, and you could eat the flowers on these, and they just look beautiful. I'm hoping they just completely take over this pot and hang over the sides and give a beautiful look to the entryway to this greenhouse. But we're going to go inside, and I am excited to tell you that I have sold my first plant starts. I am working on other sales, and I plan on taking some to our local farmers market. But this is what we have, and look how well these beauties have done. I mean, they have just done great. I have them in all different sizes. Here are the peppers that I also have for sale. I'm going to repot those soon and be taking those along with me to the farmer's market. These are birdhouse gourds. These are from seeds that I harvested from the gourds I grew last year. So that is excellent to know that I have a whole messload of birdhouse gourd seeds. Okay, that's going to wrap up this video. I just wanted to make a video for you guys. I have been slacking in that department, but not due to my fault. Like I said, the issue is with the laptop. Eventually I'll get a new laptop and we'll get back to using the big camera and being able to add different effects and things to our videos and perhaps making them better quality. But right now we're gonna go ahead and move forward using the iPhone again, because that's what we have available to us, and we're gonna be watching this garden grow, and I'm gonna be bringing you guys along as things progress. I look forward to the tomatoes mostly. I am excited because I've chosen lots of different colors. Last year I did mainly just red and one green variety, so this year I've got everything from Black Beauty, Solar Flare, Green Zebra. I am excited to see those tomato baskets this year. It's going to be definitely full of color. Well, I wish you guys a great 2020 gardening season. I look forward to seeing some of the things that you have growing this year. Please stay tuned because we have just bottled our first batch of wildflower honey right here from the farm, from our bees. And we're excited because we have some orange blossom honey coming up soon, and we would like to bring you guys along as we spin it out and bottle it here, and we will reveal our label. We have revealed that on Instagram, so if you're not already following me over on Instagram or Facebook, please head on over, and we are Amos Farmstead there as well. Alrighty guys, we'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care.